Hello everybody and welcome back to the PowerPoint presentation. This is a different PowerPoint presentation. This is all about the Employment Equality Acts from the years of the 1998 to 2011. But ever since after 2011, the Employment Equality Acts have improved a lot and changed a lot as well. So we'll explain about what happened between the discrimination, harassment, issues in the workplace, the wages, the payroll system, financial issues, all about that. It's all mainly about the business law between the 1998 and 2011 of employment. So now I'm going to start presenting my slideshow on the first slide. The Employment Equality Acts 1998 to 2011. Now let's start off. First part of the Employment Equality Acts is to tell us about the sectors and applicants. So cover both public and private sectors. Applicants for employment and training. The Acts outlaw discrimination in work-related areas. Pay, vocational training, access to employment, work experience and promotion. Those are huge facts about the Employment Act. This is to tell us about the cases of employment. Cases involving harassment and victimization at work are also covered by the Acts. The Acts also prohibit victimization or discrimination against a person on the basis of association with another, a person. This Equality Act tells us about the aims and the points. So the aim to promote equality, ban discrimination across 9 grounds, ban sexual and other harassment, ban victimization, make suitable facility for disabled, and allow the great positive action. So those are great facts, great aims. The next part of the Employment Equality Act is about the protection of full-timers and part-timers. So, who is protected? Full-time, part-time, temporary employees, public and private sector employees, vocational training bodies, employment agencies, trade unions, professional and trade bodies. See, all the people are associated and working together in employment. They're all employees, employers, managers. They all work together as a team to improve employment. That's what teamwork is about. The strong thing that I personally find in employment is teamwork. When you work as a team, you get things completely finished and duties finished in a quick amount of time. The next part of the Employment Equality Act is that employers may not discriminate against employees or potential employees on the basis of any of the nice grounds. Aspects of employment covered by the Acts include advertising, equal pay, and access to employment. So those are huge facts. This is to tell us about vocational training and other terms and conditions. So, the vocational training and work experience, terms and conditions of employment, promotion or regrading, classifications of posts, dismissal, and collective agreements. This tells about the definition of discrimination. So the definition of discrimination under the Employment Equality Act focuses on whether a person has been treated less favourably in the workplace than another person in a similar position on any of the 9 grounds, including disability. Discrimination can be direct or indirect. This part tells us about the vicarious liability. So vicarious liability means when someone is legally responsible for someone else's actions. Employers are liable for any act of discrimination by an employee in the course of their employment unless the employer can prove that they took responsible steps to prevent the discrimination. And an employer also has the duty under the Acts to protect their employee in relation to discrimination or harassment coming from third parties such as service users, contractors and suppliers. This part of the Employment Equality Act tells us about recruitment and job advertisements. So, recruitment. Discrimination in the workplace can happen when your employer, workmate or a company you are employing to treat you less favorably than another person because of who you are. Job advertisements that relate to jobs, work or training cannot include words or images which appear to show that certain people groups are not welcome to apply. I think this is the last slide of the presentation. So this tells about employers do not have to hire people who are not capable of doing the job, but they do have to make sure that everyone who is asked to do a test is treated equally. If you have a disability, employers have to provide appropriate measures if you need them. Yes. This is all about sexual harassment and unwanted behaviour. So sexual harassment. Unwanted behaviour of sexual nature is known as sexual harassment and is indeed against the law. Outlawed when it damages your dignity. For example, making lewd remarks about your body and attractiveness puts you in a hostile situation or environment. For example, displaying pornographic posters. Honestly, I don't want to know about that, but that's discrimination. More than just sexual harassment, that is discrimination. The next part is to tell us more about harassment. So sexual harassment can take the forms such as actions, gestures, spoken or written words, emails, text messages and social media posts. Sexual harassment can be done by employers, co-workers including supervisors and staff, clients, customers and anyone else that the employer could reasonably expect to come in contact with. And that's it. Before I finish this off, I just need to check the accessibility of each slide. Alright. Okay, I'm going to check slide. No issues were found on the slide. Check this slide. No issues. Okay, I'll check this slide. No issues either. If there was any issues, I can easily solve the problem. There'll be a tab to click resolve. That's very good. If you're really looking to check there's no errors or no spelling errors, always click on check slide on the review tab when you on your tabs on the PowerPoint. Oh, this is an error here. I'm going to end the punctuality mark and see if the problem is solved. Yeah, now there's no issues are found in the slide. So that's it. That's an example. That's how you solve errors and problems when you check slides. Right, okay. Use uppercase. Select no punctual mark. Now the problem is solved. Now one last slide. Right, that's it. It's all fixed and checked. So that's it. But now I'm going to officially now end. I'd like to thank you all for watching this, and that is now officially the end of this presentation, and that is the end of this entire program. So enjoy your day and have a good day. Good luck to all in the future, and thank you all for watching this, and it's very good for taking this to all of you. So thank you all for watching this. Adios.